Do you believe in miracles that defy the laws of nature? Imagine three courageous young men in a distant kingdom, defying a powerful king and being thrown into a fiery furnace. But what happens next will shake your faith and your perspective on divine protection. How did they survive? Who was with them in the fire? Discover this epic story of courage, unwavering faith, and the power of a God who never abandons his own. Stay with me and let's unravel this supernatural mystery together. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it to spread this powerful message to more people. In the biblical story, three righteous young men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, were thrown into a fiery furnace by order of King Nebuchadnezzar for refusing to worship the golden image he had erected. Their story is an inspiring example of courage and faith in God, and it remains relevant today. This story is especially important for those facing difficult situations and needing to make tough decisions. Many people feel pressured to conform to social norms and expectations, even if it means compromising their values and principles. The story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego shows us that it's possible to resist pressure and remain true to one's convictions, even if it means facing consequences. One of the main mistakes people make when dealing with similar situations is underestimating the importance of maintaining their identity and principles. Often, people are tempted to adapt to circumstances and compromise their beliefs, believing it's the only way to survive or prosper. However, this approach can lead to a loss of self-esteem and a feeling of inauthenticity. The story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego reminds us that it's important to maintain integrity and be true to oneself, even when facing challenges and obstacles. The relevance of this story to the modern world is evident. In a society that values conformity and obedience, it's easy to feel pressured to adapt to social norms and expectations. However, the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego reminds us that it's important to maintain one's identity and principles, even if it means facing consequences. This is especially important for those who feel called to be leaders or to make a positive difference in the world. Furthermore, the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego reminds us of the importance of community and mutual support. The three young men didn't face the fiery furnace alone, but together, supporting and encouraging each other. This reminds us that even when facing challenges and obstacles, we can find strength and courage in our relationships and the community we're part of. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego are historical figures who stood out for their courage and unwavering faith in the face of adversity. Their story is a valuable lesson about the importance of perseverance and trust in God. Based on their biblical accounts, we can learn about the principles that guided their actions and how they can be applied to our lives. The fiery furnace is a powerful symbol of resistance and defiance against evil. By being thrown into the fire, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego demonstrated their unwavering faith in God, not just in their words, but also in their actions. They refused to worship the gods of King Nebuchadnezzar, even in the face of death. And this is an inspiring example for us. To better understand the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, it's important to know the historical context in which it unfolded. Babylon was an imperial power that had conquered the kingdom of Judah, and King Nebuchadnezzar was a cruel and oppressive leader. Faced with this situation, the three young men decided to resist the pressure and maintain their unwavering faith in God. One of the main lessons we can learn from the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego is the importance of perseverance. They didn't let the threat of death intimidate them and continued to trust in God even when things seemed unfavorable. This is an inspiring example for us, showing that we can overcome obstacles and achieve our goals, even in the face of adversity. Another important lesson we can learn from the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego is the importance of communion with God. They refused to worship the gods of King Nebuchadnezzar because they knew that God was the only true God. This shows the importance of maintaining a deep communion with God and not letting ourselves be influenced by the opinions and beliefs of others. Furthermore, the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego also teaches us the importance of solidarity and mutual help. They supported each other and worked together to resist the pressure from King Nebuchadnezzar. This is an inspiring example for us, showing that we can overcome obstacles and achieve our goals when we support each other. To apply the principles of the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego to our lives, it's important to start by developing an unwavering faith in God. This means trusting in God and not letting ourselves be intimidated by adversity. It's also important to maintain a deep communion with God and not let ourselves be influenced by the opinions and beliefs of others. Another important tip is to support each other and work together to achieve our goals. This means developing solidarity and mutual help, as the three young men did in their story. It's also important to remember that perseverance is an important virtue, and that we can overcome obstacles and achieve our goals, even in the face of adversity. In short, the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego is a valuable lesson about the importance of perseverance, communion with God, and solidarity. It teaches us that we can overcome obstacles and achieve our goals, even in the face of adversity, and that unwavering faith in God is the key to victory. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, three young men in the fiery furnace, is a biblical episode that inspires belief in the strength of faith and perseverance in the face of obstacles and challenges. According to the Bible, these three young men were thrown into the fiery furnace by order of King Nebuchadnezzar, but were miraculously saved by God. Now that you know the main points to improve your life, it's time to reinforce the importance of following these tips. Remember that every small step you take towards a healthier and more productive lifestyle is a step towards success. By following the advice we mentioned earlier, you can expect key benefits such as increased energy and motivation, a better quality of life, and a reduction in stress and anxiety. Additionally, you can also develop healthy habits that will become an important part of your daily routine. Now that you know what you need to do, it's time to act. Start implementing these habits into your daily routine, starting with small changes that you can maintain in the long term. Learn to manage your time effectively, prioritizing the most important tasks and avoiding distractions. Develop a regular exercise routine to improve your health and well-being. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about how to improve your life, it's time to take the next step. Watch other videos on our channel to learn more about related topics. Subscribe to our channel to receive notifications about new videos and exclusive content. Visit our website or content platform for more information and additional resources. Remember, every small step you take towards a healthier and more productive lifestyle is a step towards success. Don't waste any more time and start living the life you've always dreamed of.